Before we immerse ourselves in the ocean of insights awaiting us, it's an honor to introduce the leader who has championed our path. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Shankar Maruwada to set the tone for an exhilarating journey ahead.
Good morning, everybody. You know, a conference is successful before it starts when a lot of old friends are catching up and nobody's bothered about the time, and there's so many people more to catch. I'm sure over the course of the day, we'll all catch up with each other. It's really wonderful having all of you here. How can we enable an equitable societal transformation leveraging technology and existing ecosystems? How can this be done at the scale, diversity, and complexity of the billion-plus population of India in a sustainable way while keeping the people at the center of the transformation? These were some of the questions that we have been asking and answering for more than a decade. EkStep Foundation is an 8-year-old with a 14-year-old history. The odyssey began in 2009 when some of us were part of the founding team at Aadhaar under the inspiring leadership of Nandan Nilekani. That is where we first imagined, designed, and implemented for a billion plus. That playbook and experience were carried forward into EkStep Foundation. EkStep was set up by Nandan, Rohini Nilekani, and myself in 2015 as a philanthropic initiative, entirely funded by the Nilekanis. Aadhaar veterans also joined us to be part of the leadership team. While EkStep Foundation focuses on education and skilling, the deep involvement with India's digital public infrastructure journey continued, with EkStep creating Sunbird as a digital public good. Sunbird is an open source collective and part of the Digital Public Goods Alliance. It is powering or is a component of multiple DPIs. DPIs like Diksha, like iGot, which is the online training platform for the government of India. Some of the Sunbird building blocks are used in other sectors like urban governance, health, agriculture, and also in other countries. More recently, our philanthropic collaborations in AI with partners like Bhashini, Ministry of Information Technology, AI for Bharat, and in open networks with organizations like ONDC, and you will hear more about it later, are already showing a lot of promise. This deep experience in India's transformational DPI journey allowed us to collaborate and to provide intellectual, technical, and financial support to other players in the DPI journey. I remember a poem from my school days by Makhan Lal Chaturvedi on the desires of a flower, Pushpa ki Abhilasha, where the flower desires its Abhilasha, that it does not want to be worn on a maiden's hair or as a garland around a hero or be offered to the gods. It would rather be thrown on the path of brave soldiers marching to the borders to protect the country. Pushpa ki Abhilasha, the desire of a flower. At EkStep, our wish is that of a seed whose ambition or desire is not just to grow into a plant or a plantation, but to be part of a forest that is big, diverse, and of which we are an insignificant part. That's why you see Seed to Forest behind me. Over the years, this journey of a seed to forest, EkStep has collaborated with actors across Samaj, Sarkar, and Bazaar towards a societal transformation. And today in this room, we have members from all three pillars of our society. We named ourselves EkStep because every journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, EkStep. Collaboration has been core to our journey. As the saying goes, if you want to travel fast, travel alone. If you want to travel far, travel together. We've had people from many organizations and countries spending time with us in Bangalore to understand in depth how to design and implement complex digital transformations the DPI way. We have always benefited tremendously from sharing our experiences and learning from the experiences of others, both in India and around the world. Today is an invitation to share and co-create to transform India. In fact, the seed of this event was laid in Bangalore in April when one of our friends from government said, you do all of these wonderful, innovative events in Bangalore. Why don't you do one in Delhi? And we said, sure enough, why not? And today is that day. And as my colleague Shweta said, we have an action-packed agenda. The 3 breakouts, you can choose which of the 3 breakouts you want to attend. The Mentimeter app is running? Okay. So if you scan the QR code, it will open up a Mentimeter app. And as you are going through the various sessions, any thoughts that come to you, any ideas, any ahas, you can record them so that we have the collective wisdom. And after this, it will all be analyzed and shared back with you so that you have a takeaway from today's conference, and which will likely be in the form of a AI-led virtual bot. So you can query the bot, hey, what happened in that crazy conference 3 months ago? What did Adil say? What did others say? And you have a reminder. So why not use technology today also? So we're going to be having a lot of discussions, a lot of collaboration, a lot of fun. The experience centers outside is where you will see how technology is being used for various personas. And before I close, a special announcement. In the QR code, you can also pledge your contribution for 5 types of causes. This is part of the honest or the open network for educational skilling transactions, which we'll talk about later today. Choose the cause that you like, a sports scholarship or a learning kit for children with special needs or a school library, etc. And this will be actual transaction, right? And you will see that later. So before I close, Abhishek ji, thank you for joining. As I said, it was your idea back in April that Delhi mein kuch karte hain, that we are all here thanks to your suggestion. Thank you for joining us. Once again, a very warm welcome from EkStep Foundation and my deepest gratitude to all of you for joining us on a Saturday. Thank you.